guys, we're going to do something a little different today. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. We're going to be ranking cows.
We just wanted to let you know beforehand that we didn't see each other's scores, so we're going to be completely surprised while we talk about these.
Yeah, we have no idea what we scored. I mean, I have a good idea. I think I know which ones Mara would score higher on, but you know, I'm not sure. So it'll be a surprise for us as much as it is for you guys. We're going to be rating just the original version. So the original, say like Elena with no flower crown, no hug me's, nothing special, just to make it fair and even amongst all of the different cows. And so we're going to start with Alexi. So we're doing a scale of 1 to 10, and then at the end we'll see how they rank for each of us. So what did you give Alexi?
I gave Alexi a 3.
I gave her a 1. Was there any particular reason?
I do have a 1 on here, and so compared to that one, I think it's a little better. The color, it is a pretty dark cow, like the purple and the black. I do like purple though, so it wasn't all too bad. It's just kind of like a weird mixture of colors that they chose. It kind of is like Halloween, but like it's not supposed to be a Halloween cow.
Yeah, it was pretty dark. And I think putting the dark purple with the black, I don't think it worked for the cow. So that's why I gave it a 1. And
then next is Clover. I gave him an 8.5.
I gave him an 8.5 too. So what did you like or not like about Clover?
I think it's just a better version of Connor, honestly. Like, obviously Connor's like one of the original cows, but like Clover has more to him. Like he has the nose ring and like the snout part is like shaped like more square instead of a circle, and I think it just gives it more character.
Yeah, I really like the nostrils. The nostrils are cute, and it just kind of looks like, you know, a bull versus just a regular cow. And I have to agree, I really think Clover has a little more character.
Yeah.
The next one on our list is Olga.
I gave Olga a 1.
Oh, I actually gave Olga a 4.5.
I'm surprised.
So why did you give that one a 1?
I think everything about it is pretty bad. That one's like, I think a Squishmallow website exclusive. It has like a silver sparkly nose, which I absolutely dislike. The belly is like, the idea was great, like making it actually fuzzy, but I think the execution was like, it could have been better. Like instead of doing the black and white spots, like they could have just done all white or all black.
See, I thought I gave it a 4.5 because it was different, and I could tell they were trying to be a little bit creative with it. I did like the fuzzy belly. I thought that was really cute. And I actually liked the silver nose because it makes it stand out from all the other cows. But I wouldn't give it a higher score because I think they could have made it look better. And if it's supposed to be like a special one, I think they could have done a better job. But I like the creativity, so I gave it a little bit of a higher score.
Yeah. Next is Sage. That one was like an Easter one from 2020 or 2021. I'm not too sure. But I gave Sage a 5.
Okay. I gave Sage a 1.75. And that's the only one I think I gave some like odd rating for, but I like the flower. The flower was pretty. I didn't really care for the anime eyes, but I did like how it had like the one darker eye, like the Target dog. It has like that ring around the eye. I kind of like that.
That's the thing I don't like about it. Yeah, everything else on Sage is pretty good. I just don't like how it was like. It was just shaped weird around the eye, like the dark spot. So, I mean,
I was okay with that part.
Yeah, but it is like it's not too bad. Definitely, not the worst cow. Next is Orion. I think that's how you pronounce it. That was this year's Easter brown cow, and I absolutely love him. I gave him a 9.
Whoa! I'm really shocked. I thought you were gonna give him a low score.
That one is so cute. I love the flower he's holding. I mean, I don't love hands on Squishmallows, but he's like one of the few exceptions because he's holding the flower, and I love the anime eyes, and I love the like his fur on top, and then like, I don't know. He's adorable. I love him.
I gave Orion a 1.5. I'm not crazy about the flower at all. I don't like him holding the flower, and I didn't like the anime eyes on that. So yeah, I actually went the other direction. Moving on. The next one we have on the list is Patty. So that one was really hard for me because I like the Patty Hug Me, but we're not doing Hug Me, so it was difficult because I'm not as crazy about the regular Patty Squishmallows, so I gave her a 3. I don't really like the dark pink and the light pink together, the way that they have it on the original Squishmallow.
I gave her a 9.
So you can tell we have a little different taste when it comes to the cows.
Yeah, we were super lucky. At that time, we had no clue any like rarity scale of Squishmallows. This was like the first big Squishmallow purchase I made. It was like a bundle, and there was like
just random
20.
Yeah, random.
Around 20. I paid $150 plus shipping, I think, and if you want to do the math, pretty much they came out to be like 4 something each. So I can't do that math that quick, but like say 150 divided by
20 something.
Yeah, and they turned out to be around $4 each.
Between $4 and $6.
Yeah, so that's like a really good price, like if you're
Yeah.
trying to like get a bunch of Squishmallows. And in that bundle was a 16-inch Patty.
Yeah, we
and
got lucky.
I was like, oh, well, like it's cute. I like the colors. Like it was a 16-inch, so it's like a big one. And like, come to find out, it's like goes for like $50 to $100.
Yeah.
So like
there was other good ones in that batch too, and that's kind of what started our collection.
Yeah, but like we were super lucky with that. It would have cost us like a third to a half of like what I paid for the whole bundle for just Patty.
Yeah.
And like she was like our first cow. I think she was our first cow.
I think so.
So like she's so special. Okay, next is Griella. That one's from Five Below. I gave it a 4.5.
Wow, I'm actually surprised you gave it a higher score than me. Because when
Really?
Yeah, when it first came out, I really liked it, but then after like looking at it again more recently, I wasn't as crazy about it. But
Yeah. So for my scoring, I kind of just like looked at them as a whole and like kind of moved them based on like which one I think is like higher tier and lower tier. And so based on my rating, 4.5 is like where I placed it. I don't like the winky eye. I don't like the bow, and I don't like the stomach.
So that's funny. I actually wrote down 3, but I think I'm going to change it and give it a 4 because I actually do like the bow and I like the winky eye. I think the colors were pretty. It's just, yeah, compared to the other cows, I couldn't give it a higher score. But yeah, I think 4 is fair for that one.
And like when I first look at it, I'm like, it looks like a horse. It just looks like a horse to me.
I don't think it looks like a horse, but it is different. So if you're used to like the regular traditional cows, it's different than those. The next one on our list is Evangelica, and I gave it a 6. I didn't like Evangelica as much before, but I think I've kind of grown to like her more. I do like the colors. I'm not as crazy about the eyes. What did you give her?
I give her a 6.5.
Oh, so you rated her a little bit higher.
What's wrong with her eyes?
She doesn't have eyelashes, so it's not as cute.
I mean, yeah, I really liked her at first. I think over time, like, the other ones are just cuter, so that's why her rating's kind of low. But she has, like, heart nose, and that's really cute.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best feature is the heart nose. I really do like that.
The thing I don't like about her is she has, like, yellow horns. Like, they could have made it a different color.
That's, yeah. Like, if they made it white or something, I think it would have been better.
Next is Kalinda. She's a paper store exclusive, and I gave her a 7.
I gave her a 5.
I really like they made her really different. I just don't love the color. Like, it's super hot pink, and I like pastel pink, and so, like, since all of her is like such a hot pink, it's a little much. But I think she's cute, and then she has like a strawberry embroidered, or like not embroidered, but like a patch on her, and I think that's really cute.
So I think this is one of the ones where we kind of agree, because I thought the colors were too bright. It's like too much like bright pink. The eyes were cute, but yeah, I think the color is what kind of, if the colors were different, the score would have been higher.
Yeah.
The next one we have is Army.
I gave him an 8.
I gave him a 6.5, which when I think about it, I think I want to change it to 7.5 at least, because I really like the color. The color is unique for the cows, and it's just well made. It's really cute.
He's adorable. The color is beautiful, and we didn't even want him at first. We were super lucky to like just be squish hunting and found him in our Target, and
yeah.
Like, yeah.
And then next we have Cadia.
I gave her a 5.5.
Oh wow, you gave her a much higher score. I gave her a 2.5. I like the stack, but since we're just rating the regular Squishmallows, I don't like the color. Like, the color is a little bit much. It's like too bold of a blue and pink mixed together, and it just doesn't work for me.
Well, yeah, because like her spots are like tie-dye.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I kind of gave her a high score. I think, oh. Yeah, I probably move her down to like a 4. It's just the color. She looks like puke.
It's like the unicorn rainbow like threw up on her.
Yeah, like she's a light blue, and then like her spots are like puke. And then, okay, next we have Rashma, and this is the original box lunch exclusive Rashma, and like I don't really like her anymore. I gave her a 4.
Okay, I'm surprised because I gave her a 6.
I just think like the spots, they're like a brownish color. It's like, it doesn't go well with the like pink that is like the main part of her.
I basically put the same idea in my notes, as the color was kind of eh.
Yeah. But like, I wanted her at the time just because she was a cow and she was like a box lunch exclusive. But like, I mean, I'm glad we have her in our collection, but now, if like she came out and I didn't get one, I don't think I would be like super upset.
Yeah. Next we have Colton. I gave Colton a 7. I actually really like him. I think he's really cute. The notes I have is that I love his hair and I love his horns. Like, he's just really cute. And I mean, he's basically like Army, just brown in my opinion. But yeah, I think he's super cute.
I gave him a 9. Like, since I gave Army an 8, I think he's like a cuter version of Army, so I gave him a 9. And he's so soft. Like, he's perfect.
See, I think I gave Army a slightly higher score because I like the blue.
Yeah, the blue is pretty, but since like Colton, most of him is like soft compared to Army, where he has kind of the regular Squishmallow material, I think Colton's better. Because I really like that soft
That's
one.
true. I didn't even think about that.
And then Wilfred, which is similar to Colton. This guy. I gave him a 7.
I gave him a 5. I don't think he's as cute as Colton. I think he's too furry for me. And that's why my score wasn't as high.
Oh yeah, his belly.
He's like all fur.
Yeah, he kind of... At first I wasn't a huge fan because his fur, it made him look kind of weird. It's kind of like he has an afro a little bit. And then he has like this... I mean, it's supposed to be his chest, but it kind of looks like a beard. But he's cute.
He is cute. For me, like, I couldn't score him higher because I think there's other cows that are cuter.
And then we have Bubba. And I gave him an 8.
Okay, so similar. I gave him a 7. I do like the color purple. I think they did a good job of not overpowering the whole cow with purple, but it was just enough because it's mixed with white. And so I thought it worked on this one, unlike the Alexi that was like really dark purple and really dark black.
Yeah, I think Bubba is like, I mean, purple is my favorite color, and so he's pretty close to like the lavender that I really like. And then since his stomach was white, but then they added that like dark purple spots, it was like, it blended so well, and he's so cute.
Yeah, and I really didn't care for Bubba before, but I think I like him a lot better now. Next we have Nightingale. Nightingale is one of the harder to find rare cows, and so I know a lot of people like him. I have grown to like Nightingale more because I think when I first saw him I was like, I don't think he's really that special, but I gave him a 7.5. It's not the highest score, but it's definitely on the higher part of my list. I like the classic like cow colors with the spots, and I think he just looks nice.
I gave him an 8. The brown is nice, like they used the light brown and then they contrasted with the darker brown, and like same with like Bubba, he has the white belly and the brown spots, and I think it's like if they made a cow in like every color like with that same idea, I think it would work. Next is Kalina. That's like the pink magenta-ish tie-dye one. I really like the Easter one of her because she has like the anime eye. She's up there and she's a flower. I think she's adorable, but the regular one I'm not as fond of. I gave her a 6.5.
Oh, I gave her a 7.5. I actually love the pink and purple, and I love the eyelashes. I personally like the regular one better than the Easter one. So, yeah, I think 7.5 I think is fair. The next one we have is Candace. I really like Candace. She's probably one of my favorite cows because I love her colors. I gave her a 9. Like, I love the soft pink and blues. I think it's really pretty. It's kind of that pastel color. It's not overpowering.
Yeah, I gave her an 8.5. But she might be like a 9 on par with like the other few that I gave a 9. She is really cute though. Like, the colors are beautiful. Her lashes are adorable. So yeah, I think a 9.
Yeah.
And then next is Colin. I gave him a 6.5. I don't like the material as much as like the regular Squishmallow material because he has printed material since he's all spots. If it was the heart nose Colin, it would have been higher, but since it's just the regular one, I couldn't score him as high.
So I gave him the same score. I scored him at 6.5, and I there's really nothing special about him. I think that's why I couldn't score him higher. I know he's like one of the, the OG cows, but yeah, there's just, I don't know, he's just kind of not very exciting.
And then Balozi, I gave him a 5.5. I think he's from Five Below, and they might have released him somewhere else, but I'm pretty sure Five Below. I don't like his spot around his eye. I think it looks kind of weird, almost like a monocle, but like a colorful one. And then his bow tie, like, I don't love, but I mean, he has a nice purple color.
I gave Balozi a 6, and the things that you didn't like is the things that I do like. So I like the bow tie, and I like the spot around the eye. It does remind me of a monocle, and I think that's why it kind of gives him more character. It makes me think of him as like this older, debonair type of like Squishmallow, and so there's something about his character, I think, that it's cute and it's unique, because there's no other cow that I can think of that kind of looks like him. So that's why. And I might even score him higher, but when I was doing this, I was trying to keep in mind, like, I can't score all of them really high, because then it kind of defeats the purpose of ranking them. So I have him at a 6. The next one we have is Ronnie. So, I mean, Ronnie is, definitely one of the original Squishmallows. I scored him at an 8.5. I like the fact that he's just very simple, very traditional cow. And yeah, I like the brown that they used.
I gave him a 7. Just compared to the other ones, he's kind of boring. So like, I mean, yeah, it's like nice. Like all the seasonal Ronnies, I think are great. Like they add something to just like the basic brown cow, but just the regular one, he's a little
boring.
Yeah.
And then next we have Connor. Of course, he's, definitely one of the original cows. I scored him at an 8. Again, I like the fact that he's very simple and traditional cow colors. But I do like Ronnie's colors slightly better. That's why I gave Connor half a point less. But I don't know. I think the simple works.
I gave him a 7 as well, just because same thing, like he's a little boring, but he's like, if you're a cow collector, you have to have at least one of him in your collection.
Yeah, true.
And then next, my favorite, Kaden, 10 out of 10, 100 out of 10, absolutely perfect, no flaw cow. Like them deciding to use like a light pink for her top spot and then like a hot pink for the bottom one, it's like great, because like it's so much better than them using the same pink for both of the spots. And then her heart, nose, she's just beautiful.
So I gave Kaden an 8.5. I like the Caden Hug Me. That's probably one of my favorite cows, but we're just basing this on the regular Squishmallow, so I couldn't give it a higher score. I do like the simplicity of it. I do like the dark and light pinks that they use. She is really cute, but definitely if we're just rating the regular Squishmallows, she's not like my favorite.
And then last is Elena. I gave her a 7 for the same reasons I gave Connor and Ronnie a 7. I mean, basic cow, must have in your collection, but kind of boring.
So you might be surprised, but I gave Elena a 10, and this was my only 10. I saved the 10 for her because I really like the teal blue color, the light color. I think Elena is one of the Squishmallows that looks good no matter what they do to it, like all of the special ones. The Hug Me's like probably one of my favorites. I feel like that one they can dress her up and do all kinds of things with, and she always looks really cute. Like the devil one that they just came out with for Halloween, she's just adorable. Like no matter what they do to her, she's cute. And so I didn't want to give a bunch of different ones 10s because then it's meaningless, but I saved the 10 for her because I think she is probably my favorite cow.
Yeah, we each only gave 1 10 actually.
Yeah.
I didn't do that on purpose. I think just no other cow, in my opinion, compares to Kaden. So.
Yeah. But I mean, some of the other ones we kind of agreed on.
Yeah.
Maybe the scores weren't exactly the same, but the reason why we gave them those scores were similar.
Yeah.
And then there was a few that were just like totally off.
Completely disagreed. Just like, we like different things about the cows, so.
Yeah, and I mean, everybody has different tastes, so please don't be offended if maybe we gave a lower score to one that's your favorite. This is
Yeah.
just, what we think and how we feel about the cows. And let us know if you like these types of videos. We are planning to do a Halloween Squishmallow rating where we rank all the different Halloween Squishmallows. We can do, all kinds of things. We can, do hug me's. We can do, I mean, there's like so many categories. There's like thousands of different Squishmallows. So we can do all kinds of different
Yeah.
rankings.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Bye.